will be president of the someone to be familiar with open source. Without any more delay, I would like to invite Ms. Satya Azani to take the site, the time and place are yours.
Wait, please. Wait. Display.
Windows P. Oh, pakai itu. Oh,
Yang ini. Ini bukan.
Ini Windows kan?
Bukan.
Oh, Linux. Wah.
Wait. Santai.
Yang penting di mirror, bukan di XI.
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. Ready? Okay. What? Sorry. Oh no, wait. Sorry. Ready? Wait. Sorry. Oh, wait. Display bang. Coba lagi ya. Nggak bisa ya? Oh. Wait. Ini aja, enable yang ini kan replica of laptop screen. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience here. So, good afternoon everyone. My name is Satya Azani. Today I will give my talk about Jangonet Space, a fun way to be familiar with open source. Wait. Yeah. Belum nggak kedetek. Coba. Udah. Sorry. Gede banget. Hah? Kuat. Jadi berapa?
16.9.
Belum. Apa? Cepat. Dipencet. Ya. Dipencet pas. Dipencet langsung. Wah. Di keep. Coba di
kelas ini enggak di kelas. Nanti ini di coba.
Kegedean mas. Gimana?
Atau dibuka dulu nggak apa? Biar saya pencet.
Ya. Oke. No. Di ini setting. Bukan. Setting tadi ini.
Iya. Kayak gitu.
Kurang. Kurang apa?
Biasanya nggak perlu.
Kecil lagi nggak sih?
Gila.
Nah,
Jangan juga ya.
ya. Play. Masih. Ini kegedean ya?
Gimana?
Display. Wah, ini.
Ini ya.
Nah.
Jadi set semua ada nggak sih? Jadi set itu.
Oh ya satu coba ini global scale. Nah.
Ini ya.
Nah. Jadi 100 maaf tadi nggak lihat apply. Aduh.
Oh, bentar.
Ya. Apply-nya di bawah digeser ini apanya di bawah tadi?
Di bawah aja.
Nggak di bawah. Nggak, ini buttonnya di bawah. Coba digeser ininya, windownya digeser. Apa?
Oh, junior gue aja.
Gak apa-apa, apply. Oh, udah.
Tapi aman tuh sih gue.
Apa aman? Dah.
Udah.
Udah belum? Ya. Yeah, sorry for sorry. Okay, sorry for the time. So today, just like what I say, I'm going to present about the Django space, a fun way to be familiar with open source. So my name is Safia Azani. I'm a software engineer at a fintech company. So I began a Django contributor since early of this year from this program. So yeah, you can follow me on my social media, I guess. So I guess I want to know if is there anyone here have worked with open source, like contributing? Yeah, okay. I guess based on the couple of people who raised hand, I can say this talk may be suitable for you. So again, for challenge, I admit that open source is very hard, right? It's very challenging. And initially when I began to start contributing, I didn't really know where to start, basically, because the code base is very huge. And also you have to set up the environment, pick the issue, and so on. And after those issues, then I have to make a pull request to the GitHub, for example. So this process is very long, right? And it is very amount of tasks to do. And the second one is that I feel like I am very afraid of making mistakes. So why I feel like I'm afraid of making mistakes? Because open source is very, a collaboration of a lot of people, right? And then you collaborate with other people who have experiences in, let's say, Django for a long time. And then you are not new people here. I'm a new person here, and I want to give ideas, but I'm not really sure if it's correct or not. And then the third challenge that I face is that it requires a lot of huge discipline. In comparison to my regular work, where I can expect someone to reply to my message maybe in minutes or maybe days. But with open source, it's very hard because when you are replying I get asked question, it can reply by days or minutes, or maybe even weeks or months. So it's very hard. So one day my friend told me last year in November, there is a program called Django Not Space. It's a program where for 8-week group mentoring, where for people who want to contribute to Django. So each of these people called Djangonauts will be guided by navigators and captains. So the focus on this program is not only limited to contributions to Django core, like ORM, Django admin, and so on, but also you can also contribute to Django third-party plugins. So I applied to the program, right, and I get a reply and get accepted. by the start of January, I start the program. So I thought because I have limited time, this only for 8 weeks, I thought it's maybe better if I could set goal what I want to achieve during this 8 weeks. So the goal can be anything very simple. Like example, I want to learn complex guitar bass, for example, or maybe I want to, let's say, want to know how open source works, or maybe I want to know, like for example, because I am non-native English speaker, I want to make my English better, right? But my goal back then was very simple. I only want to open one pull request to Django core. So I only want to open one. I don't have to get it merged, right? So how Django Node Space help me to achieve this goal? So basically what we have in Django Node Space is we have like sort of a weekly sync with people, with other people, which will be guided by navigators and captains, where I can ask a question if I want to raise the blockers during the sync. Because we are grouped into a lot of people, right? In my case, I will be grouped into 4 people. There is one navigator there. So because everyone make a report their progress, so there's a healthy mindset that, oh, everyone makes a good progress this week, so I will have to do it too. So the first thing that I have to be familiar with in terms of contributing to Django is actually to be familiar with track. So track is basically like GitHub issues for Django. So we don't store the issues or features in GitHub issues, but we have separate program called track. Here you can see there are a lot of bugs here, or maybe new features. You see there are a lot of assigned people who work with, and there's like a separation. Is it considered as ORM, Django admin, and so on? So just like what I said before, so track is very similar with GitHub issues. My tips is actually if I'm interested to work with other open source projects, try to find equivalent tools like GitHub issues, for example, or maybe in some cases we use, I think in Apache project they use Bugzilla, and I saw in MariaDB they use even Jira. So yeah, you try to use similar tools for that. So in choosing tickets that I want to work with is first to pick tickets that are already accepted. So what does it mean? It's basically like if it's a bug, there will be a report of how do someone can replicate the bug, so I can replicate the bug myself, right? And also, let's say there is a new feature proposed by other person. I have to make sure that the new feature is already given approval by senior people. Or maybe if I want to pick tickets, that even is easier is pick tickets that are already abandoned. So basically, tickets that are abandoned is tickets that are already assigned to other people, but it doesn't show any progress throughout the months or maybe in years. So we can pick this ticket as well. So if I feel confused which ticket that I should pick, so I can ask within the team during the weekly sync. So here are the question that I asked during the weekly sync that I have in Django Node Space. First, like I want to ask like which ticket should I pick, like, or maybe I have in my experience I pick a ticket, but senior people say that it's very hard. It's not as easy as it looks. Like, should I change the ticket or not? Or maybe like I'm having some trouble like figuring out. Let's say I already picked a ticket, but I'm not really sure which part of the code base I should look for this ticket part. So let's say I've already done picking ticket or do the work, then I want to submit the pull request, right? So on my first ticket, I already submit one pull request to Django core. So in this case, you can see that the PR will be labeled by Django nodes here there. So in my experiences, the label actually helped better than previously because the pull request will be prioritized for review. And for example, in minutes, not in minutes, in days, it already replied and it already prioritized for being merged. So remember my initial goal to open one pull request to Django core. By the end of the program, actually I get my 2 pull requests merged to Django core. So maybe you ask like, where's the fun part? Because I mentioned that during the title, right? So aside from the contributing, we also learn through many events here. I learned about documentation writing with some senior folks in Canonical here, Daniel. And also we share a lot of cat photos here. So it's not about contributing technical in our space. So here are some opportunities after Django Net space. First, like say we want to contribute more, or maybe we want become a navigator or a captain in Django Net space. And let's say I can also become a Django Software Foundation individual member. So basically, it's like being recognized by Django Software Foundation. And also, I can give talks at conferences like DjangoCon, Pycon, for example, here. So for some disclaimer, this talk actually, most speakers are volunteer like. But here in my case, Django actually paid my, everything here. So yeah, that was one opportunity after Django Net space. So maybe you can also be part of Django contributing teams like accessibility or maybe security and so on. Or maybe in long term, you can also join Django's governance. I guess that's it. Maybe you can check the website or maybe scan the QR code for more information. Maybe in November, there will be starting new session for next year. So in each year, we have like 3 sessions. And I was the first one in this year. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, guys. Ms. Satya Azani for answering the question and for you instead of the presentation. And a big thank you to everyone who participated today. Have a great day and please wait for another session after this. Thank you.
Nggak apa-apa. Kalau aku juga sih, wait.